It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off from Baltimore. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by the reigning MVP, the second of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
Well, what does Lamar Jackson have in store for us this time around? Now a two-time NFL MVP. We know he is electricity personified on a football field. Must-see TV. He also knows.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey! Hey, Alpha!
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A 5-yard gain helps, but they need a dozen now here on third down.
13.
Lamar now from the gun. His first throw is an interception. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the second time. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. He's on the move. He takes it himself. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Lamar off the play fake. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Steelers return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
Well, that's now two, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got two in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Hey, 0.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Throw secured by George Pickett. It's a race down the run down, and at the end he loses the football. It's knocked free.
Look at the childlike joy of these defenders. I love it. It's like they just scored a touchdown. That's what happens defensively. Just a terrific punch. Look at the swing at the ball and knocks it out. They get off the field with a touchback, but man, they are celebrating like they put points on the board.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
You at X. You at X. Shut up.
Play fake. Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And it sets up second down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to say...
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
The Steelers and George Pickens set for this next possession. And they've had a real connection. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Cut. Good, cut.
Play action. It's Wilson. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Ravens take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Throwing deep for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Now Jackson off the play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Cordarrelle Patterson now to return. Return's looking good so far. And a huge return sets up the offense on the opposite side of the field.
I remember these feelings running on the field after a great return like that, Kate. It almost feels like stepping into a batter's box with runners on base. So much of the work has been done ahead of you, now you got to go deliver.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Cut.
They put a receiver in motion here left.
Cut.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Russ now from the gun. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh! He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Wallace with a return here. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Offense ready to begin this drive.
Hey,
First and 10.
Sit on. You. Sit on.
Lamar back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing again is Lamar. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Jackson now on third. He beams one deep right side. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
On fourth down, snap to Jackson. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That big fourth down call is how we close out our first quarter. It's a two. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession.
Hey, middle.
They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Sit up.
Jackson yet again. Flush down out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. So a really tough spot here. This is third and a country mile.
Ready, shot.
Out of the gun, Henry. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They get 9 out of the run, but a chunk of yards remaining now on fourth down.
Let's go, let's go. Middle. Sit hot. Ready. Sit hot.
They're going for this. And they pick him off again. And the Steelers turn the interception into a drive starting in enemy territory. He's tackled at the 45-yard line. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Left side, backs there, caught! And he'll be touched down after a big play. They really don't care what the split is between ground and him as a receiver. The important part for their offense, Brock, is just getting this dude touches.
Yeah, just like those hoopers you see, right? When they are on fire, get him the ball. Whatever it takes, you're going to find a way to devise a scheme to get it to him, and they're doing it right now. Damage through the air.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Cut. Go, 14. Cut.
Harris does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he hauls in the interception. Through the defense he goes, room to burn. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-six touchdown. You get a pick-six, you get a pick-six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick-six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Offense trying to add to the defensive effort and turn 6 points into 8. Trying for it with the option. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Ooh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick-six, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline and get out there to defend the 2-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
Good looking return here, and he's got room. He's brought down after a nice return there, which brings us to our 2-minute warning. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Check.
From the 47. And he won't connect on that one. Incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Rush coming for Wilson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find Mike Williams on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Got it. Cut. Move the key. Cut.
They're going to go. It's Wilson. Targeting the sideline, and Freiermuth has it. And he's going to be out of bounds a few yards short of the first. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
It's not. Go. Report.
First down. Here's Lamar. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Henry on the catch. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They go play fake with Jackson. Buying some time right. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And they pick him off again. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Spot that. Cut. All goes special. Good.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play, and then all of a sudden in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you can give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
And they pick him off again. Patrick Queen in to pick it off.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. First and 10. Looking to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. George Pickens, the intended target. So it'll be second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Well. Good job right there. Jump right, jump right. Cut.
Looking to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
One last play before the break.
Go. Buddy. 14, buddy. Buddy. Alert. Hey. Cut.
Back to throw it. He lofts it deep left. This is caught inside the 15. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. That brings us to the break. The Steelers taking the lead into the visiting locker room. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman. Going on a bit of a speed run, it seems. We are flying past halftime and going right to the start of the 3rd quarter. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Patterson now to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31.
Hey, 0. Buddy.
They'll start with a give to Harris. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Cut. 14. Cut.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. A good defensive play breaks that one up. And that means 3rd down coming up.
Bang out. Cut. Guys, 4 down.
Defense shows blitz. Wilson. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the 2nd half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the 2nd.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Cannot.
Now Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 20. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
180.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Catch is made in close. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
I love throwing on first down, and when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
180.
Lamar now from the gun. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Justin Tucker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Brought in inside the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 9-point advantage. George Pickens the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game. Now Boswell on to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lamar back to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Forced out to his right. And they pick him off again. And the Steelers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Good job right there.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Play action. It's Wilson. Fits it through the middle. It's a foot race. Big man showing up the yards. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Pat Fryermuth the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. And his choice to leave the end zone going to cost him a small chunk here as he's out shy of that 25. Baltimore running its offense out now. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. Now Jackson off the play action. He lets one fly deep downfield. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers have it again after yet another interception.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He was a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
First down throw from Wilson. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers parlay the interception into points. Pat Freiermuth the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers make it a 24-point ball game. Now Boswell on to send this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. They'll motion him out of the backfield. First and 10. Here's Jackson. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
13. Hey, Ozzie. Sit up.
From the gun, Jackson. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And the big hitter will not be reeled in. That's incomplete, and that would have made for an impressive catch. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
180. Sit up.
They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Getting out to his left. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Like so many of the league's quarterbacks know how to do, this guy has really taken over much of this game, and it's been his dual threat ability that served as the catalyst for that.
And let's give him a lot of credit here, Kate, because he's the one who recognized there'd be opportunities aplenty to hit this defense with his legs. He's picked the right moments, picked his spots, and that stat line's benefited.
That's taken in by Henry. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Middle. Sit up.
Now it's Jackson. Escapes out to the left. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. Buys time, rolling right. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens putting up points in a game decided. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 up.
And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining, as that makes it a 2-score game here late. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Patterson now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. Run down, and at the end he loses the football. It's not free. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game, even as the defense... They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yo.
Slot man in motion right. To throw. Chased it, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
DC ready?
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts.
Hey, report.
Throwing now. Bails out of the pocket quick. Complete out to the right. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Here he is to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one.
Hey, report.
Now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Ready.
One final shot here. He's on the move. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today, and that's why that W is a little bit sweeter.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Baltimore.